BlackBerry continues its rollout of smartphones with the release of the Q5, calling it its first affordable BB10 device. But with a price tag of £330 SIM-free, is this mid-tier phone trying to punch above its weight? Here's our hands-on verdict. Look the BlackBerry Q5 up and down and it's immediately obvious that this isn't a premium phone, with a sizable bezel above and below the screen and distinctly plastic build. Running the show is a 1.2 GHz dual-core processor backed up with 2 GB of RAM. Much like the Q10, there's also a 3.1-inch 720x720 display, although it's of the lower quality LCD variety rather than Super AMOLED. Images still appear crisp and clear, although things aren't quite as bright and colours don't pop like they do on the Q10. Round the back is a 5-megapixel camera with single LED flash. This produces some generally okay snaps, although we'd expect a handset in this price range to come packing 8 megapixels minimum, which most rival handsets do offer. There's also a 2-megapixel front-facing lens, which serves its purpose as expected. The BlackBerry Q5 comes equipped with a 2180 mAh battery, although unlike in the Z10 and Q10, it's non-removable. With heavy usage, you'll probably find yourself reaching for a charger by the early evening. If you're less intense with your usage, however, you should be able to get out a whole day's use quite easily. When it comes to surfing the web, the Q5 handles itself pretty well, thanks to its nippy 4G support. Although we didn't experience the same speeds found on the BlackBerry Z10 and Q10, we still found web pages loaded quickly, making browsing a slick and hassle-free experience. BlackBerry's built-in browser is basic but capable, and the QWERTY keyboard also comes in handy by providing shortcuts to streamline your surfing. Other connectivity options include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0 and NFC. There's also a micro SD slot to expand upon the handset's 8 GB of internal storage. In conclusion, the BlackBerry Q5 is difficult to love. It isn't overly desirable, and it doesn't sport the specs to make it stand out for its asking price. If you want a great QWERTY keyboard device, then spend the extra cash and grab yourself a BlackBerry Q10. Otherwise, you're probably better off heading for one of the Q5's rivals, which offer bigger screens and better specs. The Q5 feels like it should be dropped down the pricing scale, because as it stands, it's hard to make a convincing argument for this BlackBerry 10 device.